Hello, welcome to another Thrift Finds video. I could do two videos, but I'm going to do everything in one. So CDs, vinyl, all going to be in this video again. If you haven't subscribed yet, feel free to subscribe. I don't know why I keep saying it. I mean, everybody says it. But I'm going to get started. There's a lot of CDs and a couple of LPs and 7 inches and 12-inch records or whatever. So let's get started. CDs first. This is Les Rita Mitsuku, Mark and Robert. I don't know if I have bought this before. I might have gotten it on vinyl. I don't know. I don't remember. But yeah, French sort of art pop from the 80s. Then some dance music from the 90s. This is Adamski. The album is called Naughty. And I don't really remember this. He did the original version of Killer that featured Seal. This is from 1992. Might be his second album, I don't know. A 2 CD set. This is Africa Mojo, African Heartbeat. It is 2 CDs of African music from various countries, Ivory Coast, Mali, Senegal, Zaire, Zimbabwe, South Africa, Sudan, Kenya, Guinea. It's a 2 CD set. I don't know what's on the second CD because it doesn't. Our CD is a Dutch singer with an African artist. I don't know if that's interesting, but the other CD is looks intriguing. 2 compilation CDs from the Strictly series. This is Strictly Drum and Bass 2. I don't really know any of the artists on here, but some drum and bass. And Strictly Big Beat. Again, not a lot of artists that I do know, but these Strictly CDs, they're pretty interesting. Always some cool music on there. Then here we have Etna Swap, self-titled album from 1995, could be. There's a song on here called Torn that everybody knows from what's her name? Natalie Imbruglia. She covered it from this band, Etna Swap. Sort of a rock group. I don't know. Then I have this one. This is the Brand New Heavies Excursions, Remixes and Rare Grooves, compilation CD with some remixes, some unreleased tracks. And I love the Brand New Heavies. Some jazz funk. I had to pick this up. Technotronic, Pump Up the Jam, the album. Everybody knows Pump Up the Jam. Everybody knows that. And then they did some other tracks as well. But I just had to grab that. This was an interesting find. This is BEF, Music of Quality and Distinction Volume 1 from 1982 on Virgin Records. It is actually Heaven 17 that started this electronic project that featured a lot of artists like Tina Turner, Billy McKenzie, Paul Jones, Paula Yates, Gary Glitter, Barry Nolan, Glenn Gregory, Sandy Shaw, and that's it. And it's basically Heaven 17 with those artists. Picked up this one as well. This is Wide Awake in America. I used to have this on vinyl. Now I have a CD copy. I'm not a big U2 fan, but a completist of mine. That's who I am. And I got 4 CDs that I picked up today. First up, 10 years after with Recorded Live. from 1973. Let's get the price sticker off. There you are. A 2 CD set of music from a Dutch progressive group called Kayak. This features the albums Starlight Dancer, Phantom of the Night, and Periscope Live, and some bonus tracks. It's a 2 CD set. It's got a little booklet. So yeah, Kayak, and then a 2 CD set of what is it? Woodstock number 2. Yeah, I'm not going to talk much about this. Everybody knows Woodstock. This is the second album. It's on Cotillion, 2 CD set. It's a reissue from the 2000s. So, pretty happy with that one. And the last one, this I picked up because it is just some metal. And the group is called The Deity's Flesh, Relical Conspiracy. I cannot mention the name of the label, but here's a little picture of the guys. They're young guys. So I don't know if this is black metal or death metal but it's probably loud. So that's the CDs that I have. Onto the vinyl. I got 2 7-inch records. Gotta get those stickers off of my hand. There we are. This one I picked up because I didn't know what it was. It's on a label called Supreme, and it is Lee Lynch. The song is called Stay a While, and the B-side is called A Bad Time to Stop Loving Me. It is not good. This is, I don't know, Engelbert Humperdinck type, pop music from the 60s. Not a keeper. This was a pretty cool find, though. We're talking about William. It Was Really Nothing by the Smiths. And the B-side is Please, Please, Please Let Me Get What I Want. Smiths. 50 cents at the thrift stores. One 12-inch single. This is called Electric Guitars. 4 tracks EP. It's on Stiff Records. And it is sort of a new romantic type sound. Duran Duran, that vibe. Thompson Twins, whatever. It's enjoyable. It's very 80s, but it's enjoyable. The LPs that I got a couple that were really dirt cheap. And I bought at least 2 that were 9 euros, almost 10 euros. And I'll explain why later. This was a cheap one. Folkkorn with Welkom Gezellen. This is a Dutch folk group. It's on a label called Stove. And I remember former YouTuber, a Dutch guy, he doesn't make music anymore, but he picked up records from Stove because they were highly desirable. Now, I don't know if that's the case with this one, because this one doesn't go for a lot of money. But it's music created with old school medieval instruments. So I don't know if I'm going to like it, but I picked it up anyway. From 1977. This one was 9 euros and something. This is Armand. Een beetje vriendelijkheid. A little friendliness. That's what it translates to. Armand is a Dutch singer-songwriter, protest singer, hippie, all-round, cuddly drug addict, whatever. He's not around anymore, but he was a cult icon. This is a 2 LP set from 1974. It is a really cool sleeve. It has a lot of, underground graphic stuff in there. There's Richard Nixon. See, it's all like counterculture stuff. And I have not listened to this one yet. It's on Kilroy Records, which was also the label of one of the biggest... No, it wasn't. Was it? No, it wasn't. I wanted to say one of the biggest Dutch ska reggae pop groups. I don't think it was. Could be wrong though. But anyway, Armand, had to pick that up. It's a Dutch artist, but you hardly ever see that at thrift stores. Pick this one up. This is Towering Toccata by Lalo Schifrin on CTI. Used to have this, got rid of it. Don't know why, because it's funky. It's really good. I need to glue the sleeve because, as you can see, it's pretty loose. But otherwise, it's in really, really good shape. And I got this album back. This one I picked up because it is Brazilian music. This is Osvaldo Nunes, self-titled album, early 70s, 1972 to be precise. And it's a Brazilian pressing, and Discog says it's Latin funk. It's not. Not at all. This is just Brazilian music. It's good. It's just not killer. But I really thought, what the heck? Pick it up. This was another one of those almost 10 euro albums. And I know, I'm so happy with this one. I haven't listened to it yet, but it's from a movie. It's a soundtrack. And it's from one of those movies that I grew up on in the 80s. And it's an awesome movie. The soundtrack to The Dark Crystal. Dutch pressing from 1982. This is not first pressing. That one is as an embossed sleeve. This one hasn't. It's on CBS. It's just, this one goes for a lot more than almost 10 euros. I think it goes for about 30 bucks. But yeah, I just had to have this. I mean, look at the artwork. It's amazing. If you have not seen this movie and you like puppet movies, check that one out. Last record I got, this was a cheapo again, but I had to have this. This is Zonder Bagage by Ramses Shaffi. Ramses Shaffi. Zonder Bagage means without baggage. And this might be his third album. It's a gatefold on Philips. And there it is, blue label Philips. Ramses Shaffi is a singer who again was kind of a cult figure. His most famous song, Sing, Vecht, Huil, Bid, Lach, Werk en Bewonder, is on here, which means sing, fight, cry, pray, laugh, work, and admire. It's a really, really good track. And I don't know the rest of this album, but it gets great reviews online. And I have another album by him that I do like, so hopefully this is in the same vein. It's from 1970, 71. Doesn't say here. But yeah, some Dutch singer, no, not singer-songwriter. This is more of a rooted in French chanson, like Jacques Brel, that type of music. So if you like Jacques Brel and you're willing to listen to Dutch lyrics, Ramses Shaffi. That's it. I'm done. It's not that long, this video. It's almost 50 minutes. Take care. I'm going to see you next time and leave some comments. Bye-bye.